Welcome to Just Sporting, Season 9, Episode 12. Live reaction, post-game reaction off of the Oklahoma City Thunder win the NBA championship. Congratulations to OKC. And shout out to my home state of Indiana, you know what I'm saying, for making it this far. But, we don't celebrate second place. Also, you can go cop these shirts, on the website, on the www.subsidybusiness website. You know what I'm saying? We got the Game 7 for the 317 and 574. That's the Indianapolis area code for the 317 and South Bend, Indiana, where I'm from. Up north in Indiana, 574, basically it's the 574 showing love to the 317 basically on this one. And, just basically, intertwining the two. I feel like, in my personal belief, the biggest cities, in Indiana, that whole Indiana down with South Bend, Notre Dame out there, Indianapolis got, the Coast and the Pacers out there, you know what I'm saying? So the two biggest cities to me in Indiana, you know what I'm saying? So let's do a collaboration of that, but you can find out, at www.subsidybusiness.com, like you do all of our gear and all of our clothes. Well, let's get right into it. Congratulations to OKC on their first ever championship. Y'all seen the episode we dropped today. Previously, you see that I did pick OKC winning, even though I feel like it could have went either way. And this first off, let me say, second off, because I congratulated OKC. Let me just say, prayers up to Tyrese Halliburton, man. Like, you hate to see a play go down like that. For y'all that know me, y'all know my favorite player of all time is Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying? Before him, I knew of Dominique Wilkins tearing his Achilles. The IT too as well, but it seems like it's just so now modern for players to tear their Achilles, and I don't know what it is with the new sports medicine, new sports doctors. I don't know the training. I don't know what we're doing these days. I know Kobe overtrained a lot, you know what I'm saying, because he was dedicated to the grind that much. But I don't know what it is, basically, that, basically have everybody, just tearing their Achilles nowadays. I just hope we get, get down to that, the nitty-gritty of that. Like, what is it causing so many Achilles tears these days? But, man, I'm excited to see that. And I hate to see that because Tyrese was having one hell of a game. He came out shooting 3 for 4 from 3. And the 1 3 that he did miss, he came right back and made it right afterward, the 2 for 1. So, man, but yeah, after the game, like I said, this is a breakdown of the game. I feel like the game went left. Shout out to because I want to just point, it's not just one person, because OKC did their thing defensively, and they say the flow. Shea kept them afloat until James Williams and others came and joined them in the second half. But I really think what really happened, them turnovers and missed free throws by the Pacers. With Tyrese Halliburton going down, the Pacers had to play a perfect game, and they didn't play a perfect game. And it also started, TJ McConnell, TJ Bang, like, shout out to that boy, he made him a big part of why they won Game 6. They didn't even get to Game 7 without that Game 6 winning, him doing his thing. And, he really played good all playoffs and really did serious in a way. But really, his turnovers in third quarter ignited few in OKC. So when he turned over the ball, them back-to-back turnovers, when he came back in and checked back into the game, when he turned over that ball, but then that was what ignited OKC. Now, I want to just point the blame just on him solely, but a lot of it got to go to him, because for the simple fact that if he didn't get, because you got to think Jalen Williams was even going. It was just shade against really the world out there. And Wiggins was doing his thing for him as well. But it was just basically nobody had their rhythm. But them turnovers that McConnell had, you know what I'm saying, TJ had, it ignited few in OKC, gave him a favor, got the crowd in the game, got him involved. That little shit matters. And I told y'all the home court advantage, of course, always matters in playoffs, especially these playoffs as well. To me, I told y'all before, I feel like, I don't want to discredit OKC. I feel like the best team in the playoffs to me was the Clippers. But what happened with the Clippers is they didn't get that first round. Not only did they match up against the Denver Nuggets first round, but they didn't have that home court. So when they went to Game 7, man, look, that home court is everything. I feel like, I feel like if the Clippers would have had a Game 7 at their house, they would have won. But I'm telling you that home crowd is everything. Because once TJ got to turn over the ball, you got the crowd in the game. Then the players starting to believe. Because right there it was just a back and forth fair blowout. It was blow for blow. Hit here, hit there, hit there. Like everybody there was just throwing blows at each other. You know what I'm saying? But nah, them turnovers got him in the game. Shout out to Shea. Hey, Shea got to be in them talks now. I don't care what y'all say about Shea. Shea got to be in them talks now. He got to be in the talks with the greats now. That ring solidifies it. And Shea, one of my favorite players in the motherfucking league right now, because I feel like he's the last Pod G, one of the last Pod G's from my boy Kobe Bryant. It just touches on what I basically said this whole thing. This generation now is just based off of Kobe Bryant's. You know what I'm saying? You got the Jason Tatums. He won a chip last year. You got the Shays now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just say, like, he birthed champions. And no disrespect to nobody else but Tyrese. I know he went down with the injury, but Tyrese's favorite player was Bron. You know what I'm saying? And with that, you know what I'm saying, you see that basically, I don't even look like that because Tyrese got some killer to him. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Bron though, because Bron got some killer to him too that people sleep on. But I basically say all this to say this: who you study and who you look up to in life and who you surround yourself with and your thoughts and who you be with on a day-to-day basis, to me that plays a lot in who you become. You know what I'm saying? I say that to say this: you just know that people that come from that Kobe tree, that look up to them, they champions now. You got the Tatums and you got the motherfucker, the Shays of the world. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everybody that's coming from that Kobe tree, man, they gonna come out to be great. And that's why I say that to say this: OKC, y'all got yourself a great player, a great dynasty team, and y'all in great hands. And like I said, y'all deserve this and enjoy this. Y'all first ever championship. Like I said, man, look, this shit is not easy. Don't come around often, man. Me being a diehard Laker fan, like I said, I'm blessed in my lifetime to see what. You know what I'm saying? I was born in 98, but I don't remember the first three, I ain't gonna lie. The Kobe and Shaq, I had to go back and do my research on those, as I got older. So I remember two for sure. And then, of course, I remember the bubble one. So I got the opportunity to watch three that I remember, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, but it's not no guarantee shit comes back around. And I'm a diehard Bears fan when it comes to football in the field. Y'all know what's happening with that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a diehard Notre Dame fan. Everything Notre Dame, man. Y'all see what happens with that. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy this. And not only enjoy this, don't let nobody take this away from y'all. Even when Tyrese went down, y'all still was not only just the favorites to win. I don't really care about them Vegas eyes. I don't get into all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that gambling and shit. That's tearing the world down, in itself as well. But y'all already was like the better team. So I just like it that y'all got battle tested and y'all showed what y'all can do when y'all battle tested. That's only gonna help y'all in the long run. And y'all really just beginning. And shout out to Sam Persky for putting this team together. You know what I'm saying? And everything is just so beautiful. Like I said, I give y'all a whole soliloquy and just go on and on. But it's like how y'all got to this point. And we just talked about the Clippers earlier from that quiet trade, the PG trade. Y'all gave all that up. But really, it just came from top on down, from a great organization, top on with Sam Presti and the players, the character, and even the fans. I see they have great character as well. Like, y'all deserve this. You know what I'm saying? So even with my home state of Indiana losing this, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I would love to see them win in a sense because I was gonna go back out there for the parade. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna show them, my birthday some love. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. I was gonna show them some love. But and we never got to experience that. That's something I want to experience. I ain't gonna lie. I was going to do that, but like I said, when it comes to us, Notre Dame, like we was in the championship against Ohio State, and I was just telling people like, you gotta be used to this. If you just an Indiana fan or just a fan of Indiana sports, we always get there. We'll never get over that hump. So I didn't really expect much in that retrospect, but it would have been nice to go out there to some parades. But I would say all that to say this: y'all enjoy y'all parades because there's no excuse. Y'all deserve this, and not only deserve this, this is just a beginning for y'all. And like I said, the game came down to them damn turnovers, man. Them damn turnovers. And that's what ignited the fuse in the run. And Shea, like I said, he got to be in them conversations. Now, no matter how you hate him, call him a foul merchant all you want. But like I said, man, y'all got to show him love now. Y'all got to, because he's in the talks now. He's in the talks. And all that foul merchant shit, really, Shea really played the best ball. You got to be a fan of the game to understand what Shea just does. He manipulates the defense with the mid-range game. And if it was anything for Shea to work on, it'd be his three-pointer. If Shea become more deadly for the three, everything else going to even just be more easier for him. But I don't want him to fall in love with the three. So what he's doing is just right. And like I said, he has no holes in his game. How can I hate a player that has no holes in his game? And like I said, y'all really going to hate him because he's just beginning, really. And like I said, love to the OKC Thunder, man. Y'all deserve this, man. Love Just Sporting Season 9, Episode 12. We out.